Hey Simmers, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Miko's Journal, Season 2. And in this episode, we're actually going to be doing things a little bit different. So as you can see here, I have my households up right now. So these are all of the members in Miko's family. So I thought we would actually go to each household today, with the exception of Miko's, just to check and see how everybody's doing because I really haven't opened up any of their households since the last season. The only family members that we have seen in this new season are the grandparents in 𝘞𝘪𝘵. So I thought, while it's technically summertime and the family are kind of like getting everything packed up and ready to move to a new house, I thought it would actually be a nice little in-between to kind of check on the family members. So I'm hoping to kind of get through everybody today in this episode, and then in the next episode we'll continue with Miko's household. But I'm kind of curious because I know we have gotten calls. I think Reiko's gotten a few calls from Yasmin in regards to going on dates with other Sims. And sometimes they'll get phone calls from the grandparents as well. And she hasn't actually heard anything from her brother. So I'm actually kind of interested to see what's going on with him. And then we've seen the twins in school when Miko will go to her high school, but we haven't really talked to the parents that much either. So I think what we'll do is we might actually start with the twins and see what they're up to. When we cycle through these households, we're definitely going to be looking at their current relationships, how they're kind of doing in their job. I don't have neighborhood stories on for my current households, so I'm not exactly sure if it's been doing anything necessarily, only because like things can get pretty out of hand when you have neighborhood stories on, especially for your current households, because anything can happen. I know you can tick certain things on and off, but like I still kind of wanted to have some type of control over my current families. So I didn't just want them to be doing anything and everything, but I'm still curious to see where everything is kind of sitting as of right now, because we've been so focused on Miko's household. But here we are at Ava and Erica's house. We are coming into Miss Ava here with a sad mood lit. So apparently she went skiing at some point, but we're just gonna have this play. She is pretty tired. What was her room? Which one? Okay, this was Ava's room, so we're gonna have her sleep. But let's see what she's got going on here. She had the fabulously wealthy aspiration. She was actually in the teaching career. So she's still at level 1. She's a private tutor. They're actually both about to go to sleep. In regards to their relationship panel, I definitely do remember her having like a lot of negative interactions with Genji whenever there was a family get together. So they're still very much mad at each other, and it was so weird. Like, and she finds him attractive. Girl. Let's check on Erica. Okay, Erica was a critic. She's actually level 4 in her career. Now, I don't think I did that for her at all, but let's check that relationship panel. Okay, so she is, oh my goodness. She does not like Lily, her sister. What happened there? And then Eleanor Sullivan, random, but okay. Not her having romance with Kai. What? And she finds him very unattractive. So what is that, ma'am? Miss Ma'am. Okay, so she got spare utensils wall plaque, I guess from being in the food critic career. Somehow she has a vacuum. I don't even think I gave them a vacuum, but just as a reminder, this is what their house looks like. I actually really like their house. I think it's very them. They're very like artistic and eclectic, or just like fashion driven twin sisters. And they both have their own bedrooms, walk-in closets over here, and their own bathrooms. And then they had like a little cute like foyer area, washer dryer, and then they did have a downstairs and with their exercise, and they have a whole sauna. So they definitely living the dream out here in Oasis Springs. So I'm going to let the time speed up. I feel like I want to at least spend a day or two in each household. So because of that, I'm not exactly sure how long this episode is going to be, but hopefully not too long. But I just want to go through the motions and see what kind of things we might actually get going here. So I think she's actually going to make something. She's gonna make some acai bowls. Just keep it simple, girl. We don't need any fires. I don't even think you have cooking skill. You really don't. So let's not make any fires. I kind of do want her to get a little bit higher in her career, but I could have swore I had one of them be like a interior decorator. I thought that was the other job that I gave one of them, but it could have messed. No, is that poor quality? You just took it out the fridge. You didn't even really make it. Ava, please. I might keep her in a teaching career, but honestly, maybe is she good at acting or anything about that? She's business savvy. Oh, that's from her aspiration. She's high maintenance. I feel like she would do relatively well as like an actress. I kind of see her as going for that, to be honest. So she might do a career change, and I think we'll do that for her now, because I know her job. I know her shift is about to start. We're gonna take some PTO because we're about to quit. So let's find you a job. I really kind of see her as being an actress. And honestly, nobody else in this family really, with the exception of Elliot, which he is still going to be working on that on his fame level. Nobody else has really delved into the like being a celebrity type of thing. So let's actually, oh yeah, here we go. So she does still have 2 jobs. So maybe we can keep her private tutor career or her teaching career, and on the side, she is working on her acting. I think that's perfect. Now, for these, okay, level 2, guitar, charisma, fitness, and comedy. What do you even have? Okay, you have level 2 in comedy. All right, well, let's shoot for that gig. I know we took some PTO from the teaching career, but that's okay. So this starts at 9 a.m. Thursday. So let's actually get her to do a couple of, let's actually work on your acting. You should probably definitely work on your acting. You have like no acting skill. Why she got heels on with her PJs, girl? And not the pizza undies. I don't even think I chose that for her. I love how she has her hair out. Even though her default, like her everyday hair, I think her hair is in braids, but okay, you do you, girl. She dislikes acting? Oh my gosh. That's because she's stressed. That's because you're stressed. That's okay. What is this? Oh, she's non-committal? Girl, how are you non-committal? It would be weird if she even tried to pursue Kai. It would be very weird. But she's not even attracted to him. Not even in the slightest. Yasmin's actually calling us. Hey Ava, Yadiel Burgos has asked me. See, this is what I'm talking about. Yasmin has been going on dates way more than like her sisters have. And I'm gonna tell her to go for it, because by the time we get to her household, I'm just wondering, like tomorrow will be another day. And I actually forgot who's the next set of family members that we'll be checking up on. But we'll give Yasmin a little bit of time and see if she actually goes on this date with this person and how it goes and how her relationship panel is affected by that. Ava, oh, Lily wants to chat with us. Okay. Now she likes her sister. She does like her sister. It's Erica that has a problem with her for some reason. And maybe I made that. I think I definitely did set Lily and Yasmin's dynamics. I think I set their dynamic as difficult or something like that, because I guess like in Lily's mind, she has a different like viewpoint in terms of family. So I don't think she really I don't think she was really like into the whole idea of Yasmin being with Caden and having a child out of wedlock type of thing. So Lily and Yasmin's relationship, it should still be difficult. It's not fair for Lily to kind of treat her sister like that because of her choices in her relationship, but Lily is very like family, like strict family, you know, white picket fence type of thing, like marry before you have kids type of thing, and be with your partner, no infidelity. Like she's very like a stickler for that type of stuff. Since the twins are basically about to go to sleep, I will go ahead and actually officially put them to bed, and then we're going to come out of this household and move on to the next one. Alright guys, so here we are at the next family household, and it is Lily's house with her husband Santiago and the twins Monica and Carmen. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into here. So we actually need somebody to get up now so we can actually get some breakfast going. I do remember there was a fire that happened in this house before when Miko and her household came over for dinner, I believe. But I haven't really changed the girls' room, so I feel like I kind of want to do that. But at this point, with them being teenagers, it might, you know, I might actually change this office area into another bedroom. I feel like I want to do that for them. But let's go ahead and take a look at Miss Lily here. So she has the super parent aspiration. She is also in the teaching career. So maybe she actually was helping Ava get into a career, but maybe Ava's not really taking it seriously. And that's why she's still a level 1. But Lily is an administrator in the teaching career. And checking out her skills, not a whole lot going on here, but with her relationship panel, we can see that she has a negative relationship with Erica, and she does have a negative relationship with Caden because of how how him and Yasmin ended up. And then with Yasmin, the dynamic is still difficult. So it says some Sims have a difficult family dynamic. They simply don't get along like most other family members. When socializing, they will usually lean toward complaints or even mean interactions. They will also be more likely to form furious sentiments towards each other. So that's pretty accurate in terms of how Lily is kind of viewing Yasmin's choices in her love life and with like growing her own family. So I don't necessarily like how Lily is treating Yasmin, but it definitely speaks. What happened here? Hey Nell, is she high maintenance too? Oh my god. Oh my lord. Yeah, high maintenance sim, perfectionist, good, romantic, like all of these things together just kind of puts that in perspective in regards to the type of person that Lily is. I did give Lily a little makeover here, and I gave her a little bit of like facial details because she is the older sibling and she's kind of getting up there in age along with Santiago. They're not that old to the point where they're like their hair is graying or anything like that, but you can see it in their facial features that they are a little bit older than their siblings. Yasmin, if you remember, Yasmin is the youngest. And then came Elliot, and then the twins, and then Lily. Santiago actually does have to go to work today. He has the successful lineage aspiration. He works in the politician career, and he is at level 6, so he's a public official. He will have to work on his star level, so I will go ahead and put him... Oh no, he already is in the spotlight currently. I'll slow dancing in the kitchen. In regards to his skills, not a whole lot going on here except his Salvadoradian culture. Santiago does come from 𝘲𝘪𝘮𝘮, so they have a little bit of that cultural aspect. It does kind of flow into their house as well. So there's a few wall decor items that kind of speak on 𝘲𝘪𝘮. So it's not flowing out throughout the entire household, but it's definitely showing a little bit here and there, like with some things. But he does want to... Oh, Ava. He does want to take the girls. He wants to take his whole family to 𝘲𝘪𝘮 sooner or later. For his relationship panel, he absolutely loves his wife. He kind of dislikes Kai, and then he dislikes this Ted Roswell character. So that's interesting. I don't know, like, do they work together? Was Ted in the politician career? I don't necessarily remember, but I'm not sure why he has it out for Kai. Maybe there's some tension there because he saw him flirting with Erica. And maybe he just doesn't like that in general. Like, maybe he has some of the same viewpoints as his wife, like in regards to, like, you know, like, especially when it comes to family, like, you just shouldn't be going after family members. Like, find your own sort of love or something. Now for the twins here. So I did give them makeovers a little bit ago. But they're really enjoying their summer break, swimming in their own pool, which I forgot they even had a pool. And that's actually really funny. Wait, not the typical dynamic. Oh my goodness. That's funny though, because it said Carmen likes fitness, and I think Monica ended up disliking fitness. So now they are going at it about fitness, I guess. And now they have a typical family dynamic. We're gonna keep it. They're just having their differences right now. But I did, I'm forgetting names here. I did give Monica the goal-oriented aspiration, which is a little interesting. I don't know if I really see that for her, to be honest. But she is a computer team recruit. I think I do remember setting her up for that because she's kind of, I feel like she was into gaming, right? Or just into computers in general. So video gaming, she kind of likes it, but not too much. For her relationship panel though, whoa, okay. She hates a couple of Sims, a couple of kids in the school. I do think Wolfgang was categorized as a school bully, so that makes sense. But she doesn't like Amy Prescott. She doesn't like Gideon, which I think Gideon was actually, wasn't he one of Miko's friends, I feel like? She doesn't like Frankie, Hian, Mirai, Chad, Toru, Morgan, Kane. Like, she does not like any of these Sims. Well, how do you even view Wolfgang? You find Wolfgang extremely attractive. But he's a school bully. Makes sense, makes sense. Oh my goodness. And she still has that friendship bracelet. Oh, that Monica made. No, wait. No, you're Monica. I think this was the one I was supposed to give Miko. But she does have an Amiskin doll. I think that was like a gift that her father gave her or something. Now for Carmen here, she had the admired icon aspiration, which I definitely see for her. And I made her high maintenance too. Ooh, oh boy. There is definitely a lot of high maintenance Sims in this family. But she is part of the cheerleading team, as we did see when Miko joined cheerleading. And for her skills, not a whole lot going on there either. For her relationships, though, she doesn't like Mirai or Morgan. And that's about it. I don't even think she's really interacted with Wolfgang at all. I think she just kind of steers clear of him, unlike Monica. It's actually interesting to see what kind of things they ended up liking or disliking over time. She dislikes affection. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. She does like space. She likes talking about space. And then for Carmen, she doesn't like ranch music. She doesn't like horse riding or ice skating. She likes nature. Okay. Interesting. And then I kind of want to see for them as well, like what's going on with Lily and Santiago. So maybe, did she go horse riding at some point and that's why she likes it? I don't think so. Maybe it was randomized. Dislikes nectar making and writing. Okay. He dislikes physical intimacy. That's interesting. He doesn't like green or blue. He likes to travel. He doesn't like family motivated Sims. Okay. But isn't your wife? No, I guess not. Oh, let's tell a folktale about Golden Lake to both the girls. I feel like he used to tell them like these tall tales of Salvadorian culture when they were younger. Go listen to the tale, girl. Here, can you tell another one? About the mother of the jungle? Yeah. I feel like he used to love telling them these stories. And I love this interaction though. But it's already 8 p.m. so they'll probably all be heading off to bed relatively soon. And then we will move on to the next household. I think the next household is going to be Uncle Kai, which he lives alone in San Myshuno, and he lives in this pretty extravagant apartment. But I'm gonna go ahead and see you guys in the next household. Alright guys, so here we are at Uncle Kai's abode, his penthouse that has 3 levels, which I totally forgot about because he also has a pool. And while I came into this household, he still had a bunch of old food on the table, and I kid you guys not, it was from Thanksgiving. So if you guys remember in my Thanksgiving episode from last season, we came over Uncle Kai's apartment to celebrate, and I totally forgot that we kind of just jumped out of it and went to play with Miko's family again. So all of that stuff was still there. But this is Uncle Kai's place. So we'll start on the lower level if you don't remember what his place looked like. So he had this really nice outdoor area here, his living room space that has a lot of modern touches, but also some decor and furniture styles, like styled after 𝘞𝘪𝘵, because that is where he's from. Downstairs, you know, he has his own bar and his own pool and everything. Like, his family definitely had money, especially with the careers that both of his parents had. This is his top level, so this is his office, which has a really nice view and everything. So this is his bedroom here. I just love this view, like all of these windows and everything. He has a walk-in closet here, and then we have his bathroom, jacuzzi tub, a shower. It has a fireplace in here and has like this really nice seated area over there. So looking at Kai here, he does have the serial romantic aspirations. The whole thing that I had for him was that he is like the ultimate bachelor. And his whole thing was that he is not ready to settle down. He is probably never going to really settle down. And he's just really into just living his life, living fast, being young, getting all the women type of thing. He's pretty much a little bit of a player, especially leaving the like lifestyle and ideals of 𝘞𝘪𝘵𝘵. He was just super ready to get out on his own and do his own thing. But the main thing is that he saw how much money his father was making in his office career. So he pursued that right away. He just wanted to be able to have everything, like in terms of like a luxurious lifestyle. So he decided to get into his career, and with the help of his father, he pretty much got up there pretty quickly. And just over time, especially when he was younger, watching his dad do his thing and kind of being like looking over his shoulder about with the work that he was doing, all the spreadsheets and everything, the programming, writing up reports and stuff like that, he just picked up on all of that fairly quickly. So he is in level 5. He's an expert in the office worker career. He, like, his skills don't necessarily make sense, but none of their skills make sense for what they're doing. But for his relationship panel, he hasn't necessarily gone out there for the women just yet, but you can see, like, we remember he had his little thing going on with Erica, which I don't know. Honestly, he's probably not going to take this seriously because of the type of sim that he is, and he might not even pursue it because, I mean, he finds it weird, but then again, he doesn't. Because let's just pause it for a second. He does find her very attractive, so he might pursue it. He might pursue it. And again, he has a little bit of a dislike for Santiago. I think because something must have happened at one of the family get-togethers that he just kind of like saw him and Erica, and then he was just not for it. Now for his traits here, he's a party animal. He's ambitious, outgoing, a genius, and self-assured. And he actually would be happy to have a child. And funny enough, like, he prefers exclusive romantic relationships, but I might actually change that for him, to be honest, just because I want to keep him. Erica's calling? Oh, okay. Just for friendships, yeah. Building friendships. You go out there, girl. Anyway. So I kind of want to keep this specific personality for Kai. So there's probably a few things I'm going to tweak on his end. So then maybe the next time we follow up with everybody, they will be a little bit more fleshed out and kind of doing their own thing. Let's see, who did he meet? He met Jenna. So he did meet a few Sims, which I think is perfect. That's in his career. 𝘞𝘪𝘵. He looks like the type of guy. Oh my gosh. He looks like the type of guy that could be Kai's like right-hand man, like his wingman, going out, partying and everything, going to the bar, meeting the ladies. Like, honestly, it's a Friday night and he does have work in the morning, but I think we will actually go out with Kai tonight. And maybe we will actually go out in the city with Kenny, shake things up a little bit. Since he's the only sim in this household, we don't have to stick around to kind of follow up with anybody else. So let's see, what can you actually eat real quick? Maybe, like, you know what? Let's just pour some drinks. Let's get you to have a little bit of bottle of wine before you head out. And it's a little early, but maybe he can, like, that is not whatever. No, we're gonna, okay, you take a such a swig. That is not what I'm supposed to do. There we go. And let's drink that too, okay? Because that's helping your hunger as well. Kai did get a little bit of a makeover also. So I did grow out his facial hair because he was like clean shaven. He got kind of like a new haircut a little bit, but he's really cute. He's really cute, and I'm kind of sad that he has this kind of lifestyle. But let's give Kenny a call. It will be really interesting once I turn on neighborhood stories. If they do their own thing with like relationships, it would actually be really, really surprising if Kai actually settles down and marries somebody. Like I would be so shocked. And I would be very interested to see who that sim will actually be. But give Kenny a call, tell him like, all right, this will probably be the plan. I know I just met you at work today, but I think I'm ready to head out. Like, I'm ready for some action. I'm a little tipsy. Like, let's go get hammered, my dude. Like, all right, so right out the bat, you guys, there's a bunch of sims up here. So here's Mr. Kenny Call. And we're just gonna, I took control of him. We're just going to, I don't know, there should be somebody at the bar, I feel like. But let's actually just go sit here. I'm gonna let the guys, oh, not there being a whole fight over here. Oh my gosh. What are the party tricks though? I don't even think I really had like, oh, okay. All right, Kai, can you have a drink? Yeah, drink that one. There you go. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, double fist. Okay. I want him to be able to scope the room, but I don't think he's able to do that. We might actually, oh no, here we go. Scope the surroundings. Let's see who you find attractive. Anybody? He hasn't noticed anybody interesting. Oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna talk to some people. Is this Penny? It is Penny. We're gonna go talk to Penny. Are you talking to Penny? Oh, are you flirting with her? Oh my goodness, complimenting her appearance. Okay. Let's meet Michaela. I think that's how you say her name. Alright, we'll meet Carolina. We'll just see who he's like attracted to. We'll meet Zoe Patel. Let's see here. You find Penny attractive. You find Carolina very attractive. Zoe, you find her attractive. And Michaela, very attractive. So he's attracted to all of these women. Not him being here with his whole suit. Oh my gosh. Who else is here? We got some sims on the dance floor. Let's actually talk to Penny some more. Unless she's about to go. Let's, no, are y'all leaving? No. Is it really that? Who's this? Oh, she's the entertainer for tonight. Carolina. Alright, who's this over here? Layla? Alright, let's go greet Layla. And Kenny, you should probably... Did you even make a drink? No, you didn't. Go have your drink. Is he drunk? He is drunk. Let's greet her. Greet her. Okay. Now how about her? Do you find her attractive too? You do. Very attractive. And he has... what, like, good or amazing compatibility with all of these women. Like, and here we go already with the romance bar. He just can't help himself. Throughout the conversation, Kai got the impression that Layla finds him quite attractive, making him wonder if he has the right idea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Layla might be the first one. And then we have McKenna Larson. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe we can get a little something something here. Hold on. Oh, she about to leave? Wait. Okay, that's fine. We should probably use the bathroom anyway. Let's get your drunk self on the dance floor. Is that Caden? Oh my goodness, it's Caden. Look at him. I haven't seen him in so long. He does also live in San Myshuno. I thought about making him and Kai friends, in like party men and like, I mean, we could still do it. It could be Kai, Kenny, and Caden taking on a town, on the city of Samash, you know, like just playing with these women's hearts and just like getting into on and off again relationships, just like, because I also kind of seen Caden as being a little like non-committal and just not ready to settle down either. So they really could just like all be this group of friends. Let's actually go give him a friendly introduction and just be like, aren't you Gabriella's dad? Like, I feel like I hear about you sometimes. Oh wait, no, say hi to him. Is he about to leave? Don't leave yet, Caden. That's fine. You guys should definitely probably go home. Alright, so let's go ahead and disband this group. And we're just gonna head home. I'm gonna take Kai home. Throw that one there, Kai. But I'm gonna definitely take him home because he is just so tired and so ready to just go. It's 2:30 in the morning. He has work soon. He'll probably wake up with some kind of hangover. But I will meet you guys in the next household. Alright guys, and here we are at the last household that I believe we're going to be checking in on, since we did spend a good amount of time with May and Gingy earlier on in this season. So we are at Luna and Preston's house, where Yasmin and her daughter Gabriella also live. So it is going to probably be about time that Miss Yasmin decides to move out. It's just she's still kind of struggling a little bit, but we're still going to check in on everybody, and especially Miss Yasmin. So I did jump into this household, but really I just had them go to sleep, so I didn't even look into everybody to see what's going on with them. So I am just as curious. So let's actually cycle through everybody, starting with Grandma Luna here. She has a successful lineage aspiration. She is retired. And what did I have her doing before? Because I honestly don't even remember what I had her job be. But she did retire. I don't know if it showed in here though. But I definitely forgot what her job used to be, interestingly enough. But that's okay. These are her set of skills. So she's relatively good at cooking, which is great. For her relationship, she does not like Hayden. I think I kind of mentioned that before, that her and Preston just don't have a really good outlook on Caden or what he's about and how they treated their daughter. So, but other than that, he's like the only person that she hates. Okay, here we go. So Preston, he was in the military career, and Luna was a how was it, that environmental planner or something like that, civic planner career. So that was what she did. Okay. So I'm like, I know she retired. I definitely did give her a job and retired her. So she actually has an electronic drafting tablet in her inventory. And then going over her traits again: family-oriented, foodie, romantic, bookworm, and loves the outdoors. And these are some of her milestones, her likes and dislikes. We have another sim that dislikes ranch music. She likes a lot of different characteristics in sims, also lots of conversation topics. And she really doesn't very much dislikes anything, to be honest. Moving on to Mr. Preston, he has the big happy family aspiration, and like we saw, he's a retiree in the military career. For his relationships, again, he doesn't like Caden. He slowly started to get along with Gingy, and I think they kind of shared that kind of outlook where, you know, you work hard for what you have, and very supportive of their family. Even though Preston and Luna were very laid back parents and highly supported their children in doing whatever it was that they wanted. So it's kind of like no, him and 𝘠𝘪𝘵 wouldn't necessarily get along in that regard because 𝘠𝘪𝘵 is very strict on his kids and he kind of pushed them to be in like these high-paying careers. That's pretty much why Reiko is an engineer, and Kai pretty much followed his father's footsteps. So not only, like, he was still strict with Kai, but seeing that he had a high interest in doing the same things that he already does, he didn't necessarily push Kai too much. He just really just roped him in, took him under his wing, and showed him the ins and outs of everything. So he was already kind of proud in the fact that Kai wanted to do the same things. But for Preston's traits, he's a glutton, he's lazy, a loner, music lover, and family oriented. So still a pretty laid back sim. He loves coffee. He likes a lot of different types of musics. He only really dislikes the color white, and he dislikes movies. Interesting. But we're gonna actually get him to get up now. Yasmin, on the other hand, she actually has to go to work, but let me just pause it real quick. So she has the soulmate aspiration. She used to have a boyfriend who was 𝘞𝘪𝘵. For her career, though, she is in the part-timer career. So she's a retail employee, and she has not gotten any promotion. So she's still making 15 simoleons an hour. And she doesn't work for very long. Because she's under her parents' roof raising her daughter, she just didn't feel like she needed to ever really get a full-blown career. But sooner or later, she is going to have to pull it together and probably get her own spot, even if it's a small apartment, and work on that herself into getting a real career, or at least a full-time gig, and raising her daughter, you know, without so much of a heavy without putting so much of a heavy burden on her parents. So for her skills, though, not really much going on there. Her relationship panel is what I'm really interested in. What was that sim's name? Because it started off with like a Y or something, right? So he's not even in here. So even when sims call about going on dates, I don't even think it shows up. But I think I do remember that this Ignacio Robles person, the elder, who kind of flirted with her. I think he flirted with Elliot at some point. But she is meeting some sims at work, which is good. She absolutely despises 𝘞𝘪𝘵, both romantically and in their friendship bar. And for some reason, she hates 𝘠𝑚𝑖𝑙𝑒 here, 𝘠𝑗𝑎𝑛𝑢𝑖. So I don't know what happened there. Now for her traits, though, she's an insider, she's a glutton, dance machine, hot-headed, and loyal. And then her likes and dislikes, just going over them. She doesn't like nectar making and acting. She doesn't like discussing hobbies. So maybe she's not very much of an open book. So even though she's looking for a soulmate, I think it's just hard for her to open up in general. And that probably has a big part to do with 𝘞𝘪𝘵 and how he treated her, even though she opened up to him and just like, you know, put her heart and soul out there. She has to kind of put her big girl pants on, and not saying that she's a terrible mom or anything like that, but you know, it's about time to kind of put her and her daughter in their own space, especially to kind of give Gabriella a better idol or someone to look up to. Like, she wants her daughter to look up to her, but living like this, it's not a really good impression, honestly. I feel like, because she's kind of freeloading off of her parents. And now we kind of see that she's being mean to her her grandparents. Oh my goodness, a difficult dynamic. They have a really good relationship, and I don't necessarily see them being difficult because they've always been really supportive grandparents to their grandchildren and supportive parents to their own children. So I'm not going to give them a difficult family dynamic. I think she's just in her feelings a little bit. She is also a hot-headed sim, just like her mother. And she's really bad at a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Girl. But let's move on to little Miss Gabriella here. She has a social butterfly aspiration. She has a little school, her traits, or her skills, I mean. Not necessarily all up there, really. So it's like Sims don't really work on their skills all that much. And she really just gets along with her family for the most part. You see that she barely has any kind of relationship with her father. And I might honestly make like their dynamic kind of distant. Like she really only pretty much met him as a baby because Caden just bounced that quick. Like he wasn't around for her infant stage really, or her toddler stage. It was just as soon as she was like born, he was just like, nah, like this is too much. Like I'm out. So that's why she doesn't really have much of a relationship with him. In terms, like her traits, hot-headed, she's a cat lover, she's a bookworm. And for her milestones, apparently she learned how to ride a bike at some point. And she is not very well in her emotional control character value, which makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Like, yes, she has her grandparents with her, and she has her mom, but with their living situation, it's kind of like, you know, her grandparents can only do so much. Like, they're getting on in age, and then her mom has her part-time gig, but she kind of seems a little distant sometimes. And are you eating again? He's a glutton, so but I think it makes sense that she doesn't have a good grasp on her emotions because she's kind of like a little bit all over the place. I really want Yasmin to kind of get out there and meet someone. So maybe I can like get something. Yeah, the meet and meet. Hello? Burning to death. Can we turn this off? Can we turn this off? Put this out, please. That's because it is, what? It's 100 degrees outside. Y'all got the fireplace on. Please. Do y'all even have a thermostat? All right, we got them a thermostat. It's now cooler in here, but let's maybe set up a profile for Yasmin on the Meet and Mingle dating app. Now, did I already set this for her? Specify profile information. It's gonna be a lot of things in here. Specify relationship goal. She's looking for a serious relationship. Let's see. Her personality turn ons. She kind of wants someone to be adventurous. She wants someone to be funny. She wants them to be independent, funny enough. She wants them to be romantic. Let's see, parent material for sure. And she wants them to be handy. Now we can do turn-offs. Not bad bae vibes. Let's see. And I don't think she wants them to be overly sensitive. I think that's about it. You know what? It's 2 p.m. Maybe we can... What? Not? Okay. Step in and stand up for your friend. See, and she's asking her grandparents for advice, like parenting advice, and she doesn't go to her mom, which is really interesting. Let's do a semi-blind date. Can we do that? Should we try to get Yasmin on a date today? If possible. Hey, we got matched on the Meet and Mingle app. Want to try to go on a date? Okay. Okay, sure, let's go. I mean, he's the isn't he the sim from Hemford on Bagley? Who kind of lives in that hovel or cottage, like the mysterious, I forget who he's called. I forget who he is. All right, where should we go though? Maybe we'll go to like a restaurant. Okay, so here we are with Mr. Michael Bell. That was his name, Michael Bell. So, oh wait, did he go away? Michael, no, come back here. Dude, come back here. Not you running away. Michael. Are you joking? Did he just walk out on us? I'm so sorry, Yasmin. Oh my gosh. I even tried to take control of him. Michael. Michael. Well, okay. So switching control to Michael, I'm seeing this relationship with Mila over here. This dude has a whole wife. So wait, can I just bring Yasmin here? Oh my gosh. Let me just at least greet him because I do have to like oh my gosh, I can't. Let me not control you. And let's get out of here, Yasmin. Girl, I'm so sorry. This man is married. See, that's the problem with the Me and Mingo app. You just don't know. But it definitely causes for a lot of drama, I feel like. I think this kind of put her down a little bit. Like, she's stressed. She's so stressed. Like, not only did you set up this date with us, but you walked away. We followed you just to find out that you're married. But I think I am going to go ahead and end this episode here, you guys. So this was really nice to just kind of follow up with everybody in the family. And it did kind of give me a better outlook about what's kind of going on in their life and the types of things that I kind of want to change for their living situations. So we do know that for Yasmin in particular and Gabriella, I do want to eventually move them out of their grandparents' house and probably into a cute little small apartment. Maybe at that point, maybe there's a neighbor that Yasmin will meet and potentially date. But for the most part, she will probably still do the Meet and Mingle app. Hopefully, she will meet somebody who is not married. And of course, there is probably no chance of her getting back with Caden at all. In terms of Lily and Santiago and the twins, like I do want to get the twins their own room, so I want to decorate that for them. Lily and Santiago are pretty much doing okay in their careers right now, so there's not much I want to change for them. They still very much love each other, but there is a want that Santiago wants to accomplish, or a goal he wants to accomplish eventually, and that's to take his family to El Salvador to be more engrossed in the family culture. For Erica and Ava, no, they're not strict. For Erica and Ava, you know, Ava's making her way and trying to dabble into the actor career. So I kind of want her to get a little deeper into that. Erica is still working on her food critic career. But we also remember that Erica is the one that has a little mini crush on Kai. And when it comes to Kai, Kai will probably still be the serial romantic that he is and probably date all of these women. And he will probably actually date Erica for like a hot minute. But eventually he's probably going to drop that because they are technically family, even though they're attracted to each other. So that's not going to get anywhere, but Erica will definitely have some sort of epiphany about the type of person Kai is. And she ultimately will probably just keep to herself. But I feel like in terms of relationships, Ava might actually get out there, and she will probably date around with celebrities, if I'm being honest, because being in the actress career, she's going to meet a lot of different Sims. So there's definitely probably going to be somebody that she dates. And for Gabriella, I want her to have a better grasp on her emotional control. And I feel like maybe her and her mom moving to their own space will help her, and maybe she will confide in her mother a little bit more, because we did see earlier that she went to Grandma Luna for some advice, even though her mom was standing right there. So I want Gabriella and Yasmin to have a better relationship. They are both hot-headed Sims, so I don't exactly know how that's going to go. Also, I did do the whole custody thing, so Gabriella is in Yasmin's custody, and Caden just didn't want anything to do with it. But I do kind of wonder if maybe it will also help her emotional control if she actually had some sort of relationship with her father. Now, whether or not he's into that, I don't know, because I am also kind of wanting Kai to meet Caden and just like come across them in a city, since they both live in San Myshuno, and they will probably get a guy group together along with Kenny Call and just like take on the city and, you know, do their own manly thing. But eventually we'll see where that gets Caden and see the type of person that would meld him into. He might not change at all, or he might be more open to a relationship with his daughter, but probably not to that extent. But we will definitely see. There's a lot of molding that I want for the rest of the family before I get Miko into university. So I kind of want everybody to kind of have something going on for them. So when I turn on neighborhood stories, you know, they'll really be able to do their own thing, especially like if I make all of these romantic relationships for Kai and turn on neighborhood stories. Will he eventually end up marrying one of those Sims? I don't know. And if I have him mess around with Erica and like end it or something, or just go ghost on her, will they eventually end up together? I don't know. And if Yasmin tends to go on a couple of dates and actually, you know, gets attracted to these Sims, will she eventually end up with somebody? I don't know. So I'm really looking forward to that. But it was so nice to just like check in on everybody and also see their like makeovers and everything. Yasmin did cut her hair, and I really love this short little pixie cut on her. Let's actually are y'all going to sleep already? All right, come in here. Let me get a little bit more lighting. But it was so nice to just check in on everybody, look at their makeovers and everything. So if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to give the video a like and leave a comment. I am going to put a comment under this video to kind of ask, like, who should we continue playing with? Like, should we check in with somebody else and do the little updates that I want to do for them? Who are you guys more excited about following, you know, getting a deeper look into their life and following the new goals that I'm kind of setting for them as we do this video? But if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you guys are notified of the next video on my channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.